guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Sunday Night Mixed Media Backgrounds, which has kind of turned into Sandy sprays like crazy and hopefully we get something pretty. So guess what? I'm going to spray like crazy and hopefully we get something pretty. I am going to use some neutral colors and I've got an idea to use a white crayon as a resist. So let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I have the white crayon and I'm just going to do some sketchy circles. And when I pick it up and I can see that I haven't really centered it, right? So I'm like, okay, let's flip it over on the other side and try that way. And then when I lifted that up, that looked even worse. So I was like, forget it. We'll just go with the original side. It's okay if it isn't exactly centered in the layout. Now I'm going to use some sprays here, and I'm using a bunch of browns, which you might be like, whoa, this is definitely different than what you usually spray, and it certainly is. So I'm using Chroma Mist in Acorn, I'm using Chroma Mist in Copper Shimmer, Distress Oxide in Gathered Twigs, and Chroma Mist in White. We'll pop that on at the end. Now I am struggling with the copper bottle. It doesn't want to press down at all. There must be some dried spray in there. My original plan was to have it dark on one side and light on another, and then I accidentally globbed on a whole heck of a lot of copper that I did not mean to get that much on there. So what do? Spray some more, because why not? So as you can see, there is a lot of spray, and there's a lot. Now the color is resisting where that white crayon is, right? You can see where the crayon isn't completely, the wax hasn't completely covered the paper, and there's a little bit of leftover. And I'm like, okay, I can work with this. I am like, okay, well, here we go. Both sides are going to be completely saturated. And that's just going to mean that the paper's just going to be the color, right? Like when, this is messy. I am a mess on this one. I decide to blot around where those crayon lines are. And I need to clean up some of this because holy Moses, you guys, this is a lot of spray and it is just puddled on here. Just puddled. But the glass mat is cleaning up, wiping off like a champ. So yeah, it's great. I am going to blot out the edges. The brown over top of the purple of the glass mat is not a pretty color combination, but it is going to be fine because it will all clean up super nicely. So we've got the circly bits now, and we've got the all of the brown bits, and I wanted to go with something neutral on this, which is why I chose the browns. I thought that would be good because I could put any color on top of it. And I really like how the inside of the circle is a little bit darker than the outside of the circle. This is where I'm going to bring in the white, and I am just going to splatter all around where the crayon lines are, right? I'm just gonna do that. I like the way that the sprays are reacting with each other, and it's kind of giving a little bit of a bokeh effect. I'm really liking how that looks, and then I will just make sure that I've got it all the way around the circle, and that's going to do it for this background, you guys. Hopefully it'll dry by tomorrow so I can use it, because that's a lot of spray. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.